I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Happy Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's really close to like Christmas. And one thing I love doing during Valentine's Day is just sitting down watching some of my favorite movies around this time. I'm going to give you my guide of movies that I love to watch. So the first one is all of the Bridgerton Joan Diary movies. Those are fantastic movies. Renee Zellweger does a fantastic job. Tell me why I just found out that I thought she was British this whole time. And she's not. I believe she's from Texas, I believe. And I just found that out like 2 days ago. But those movies, Hugh Grant is fantastic in those movies, and it's just a movie that you could put on and you could be happy, be sad, and just eat your bucket of popcorn and just have fun with those movies. The next movie is Moonstruck. Now, Moonstruck is with Cher and uh oh, I just had his name right in front of me. Nicolas Cage. I believe that was the first movie I ever seen him in going into his movies. And it's about a woman that is up in age and she's dating somebody and she goes through the motions and fall in love with his brother. The movie is fantastic, and Cher is a fantastic actress, and every time she does a movie I get excited because she doesn't do a lot of movies, but she does her movies, and when she does her movies, they're in my eyes she can't do nothing wrong. She just can't. Her music's fantastic, her movies are fantastic. I should do a video about all the movies that she's done because she has some pretty good movies out there. The next movie is when oh, I have a whole list because sometimes I get lost. um Two movies that star Drew Barrymore, which is Never Been Kissed and 50 First Dates. Both of those movies, I believe, are really good movies to watch during Valentine's Day because 50 First Dates, she loses her memory. And then Never Been Kissed, she's never been kissed and she goes undercover to be a high school student once again because she ain't a high school movie. Now, if you do watch Never Been Kissed, if it's your first time, you will find Jessica Alba. You will find many people that are really popular today. And one of those that movie, the first time I seen it, I think I was like in my teens. I think I was like 17 when I first seen it, and for some reason, I had like my highs and lows with that movie. One minute I was frustrated because they were treating her so badly. Next minute, I was like, okay, I want her to have her happy ending. That's what I want. And if you do watch this movie, there's like a Barbie thing because they have prom. And, and if you just watch it, you'll know. But it's a fantastic movie. Another one, this is more for kids, but I also believe it's for adults too. Now, it is a kids movie, but Parent Trap. Now, I love talking about Parent Trap. I could give you probably a thesis about Parent Trap. It's with Lindsay Lohan, and she plays a twin. Now, for the longest, when I first seen this movie as a kid, I thought she was a real twin. And this movie is just nostalgia for me, but for a lot of people that haven't watched it, I have not met anybody that has not watched Parent Trap. Parent Trap is a remake. There's a couple of them, but that movie with the parents and them, one live in London, one live somewhere in like I think it was Napa, I believe, and he owns a winery. She is like a fashion designer. I think like um, wedding gowns, and you see these two girls switch because neither one of them met their parent. and it's just the opposite parent. And then the dad has a, what's a nice way to say this? An evil girlfriend. And she got her, she did not get her way, and she was upset with it. She really was. The best part in that movie is when they go like camping, and they were hiking, and she was just like sitting down, and she sees like a lizard or a gecko or something, and she got scared, and it was crawling all over her, and it landed in her mouth. Like, that movie is just fantastic. Another one is the fact that she went to sleep. Well, the twins somehow got her on the lake, and she woke up on the lake in the water. It's just she basically got tormented by what, a bunch of 12-year-olds, and they got her good. They really did. It's a fantastic movie. The next movie, I believe, which is, I think everybody has seen this. There's Love and Basketball. It's them growing up. They were like, friends, and they're going through the motions. You see high school, they both love basketball. She plays for the girl basketball team, he plays for the boys basketball team, and they end up both landing in the pros. And it was just a fantastic movie. I seen this movie. I blame this all the time, but I have an older sister. I was not supposed to see this movie, but I seen it anyway, and I thought it was a fantastic movie. Um, you have two people that just going through the motions, growing up and falling in love. That's what happens. And when you see a story like that, it's like, okay, love is this is love. Yes, you go through the motions. You if you guys stay with each other or grow apart but still come back to each other, and you guys know in your heart that you guys love each other. That's what they did. And they ended up falling in love and having a kid, and she was on the court. She was the pro. I think they were both, at that point towards the end of the movie, like they were both, in their own right, great basketball players. But they showed up and they fell in love. The next one, I think everybody has seen this too. Notebook. Who does not like Notebook? That movie would make you go through so many emotions. It will make you go up, down, around the corner. It'll make you boo-hoo. It'll make you go no. It's there's so many good movies that represent just being romantic, falling in love. There's occasions that you fall in love and it's like the wrong moment, or you fall in love and they're with someone else, or you're with someone else, and it's one all these movies that I mentioned, they all have love in it. They all have that person that you love and you fall in love with, right? And with Moonstruck, she was with somebody. He left to take care of his mom, and he was trying. She was getting trying to contact with his brother. She met the brother, and the moment they laid their eyes on each other, you knew they were in love. So it's just, I just love movies, especially romantic or just movies about love pair. I also like quirky romances. Like the girl that you see and she thinks to herself, like, I'm not the type of person to be get in love with. And then she sees somebody, or he meets her, and he sees her for who she is, which is the most beautiful person on earth, and he falls in love with her, but she's hesitant about it. I've seen movies about that, like that too. But I just wanted to share this list to you guys because Valentine's Day is the day that you love yourself, you love who you with, and you have a good time. That's what it's about, I believe. And it's about being close with someone that you truly care about. But I wanted to share this list with you guys, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day and a fantastic Valentine's Day. Bye.